Hey guys, this is Anthony Monda helping you ace your fitness, and today's another episode of the Watch Him Transform series. Alright Kyle, tell people what they want to know. How much weight you down this week?
Alright, so I'm down a total of 5.8 pounds this week. I am now at 342.9, and it just feels absolutely amazing. Like,
how many total pounds you down?
27.1.
27.1, man.
I had to add that 0.1.
Almost 30 pounds, man, and that's in 4 weeks. So I tell him this like every day, like he's literally crushing my expectations, but it's because, you know, he's been following literally everything. Like he hasn't had really any trouble staying on track with anything. He's just doing so good overall. So we're so excited. A lot of small victories again this week. So go ahead and tell people about that, Kyle.
So I went to a concert this week, and I was able to, adjust my food around that. I ate my dinner for lunch and, made my lunch for dinner, just something quick so I didn't have to cook nothing. So it was, real simple and easy to go.
Yeah, able to still do things and still stay on track. That's a huge thing, man, because we got life going on. Not everything's about losing weight, but if you're able to kind of manage life and manage losing weight at the same time, that's the most optimal case. Well, show the people your hair, man. Hey, man. The people that work with me, I work on everything. Okay, we're gonna work on style. We're gonna work on everything. Look at this man's fade. Go ahead and just show. Oh, my gosh, man! And I'll put pictures up from before. He was so reluctant to do it, though.
Oh man, I tell you what, it was the whole drive there. I was I had a big old knot in my stomach because I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it. And then they cut my hair, and I reached back and touched it, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's nothing there.
Yeah. It looks really good. He made me want to get one on the spot too. So hey man, that's so cool to me, man, because now he's got, he's trying to work on the little things like, getting that style right. We're gonna have to go shopping for new clothes here soon. So there's a lot of exciting things that we have to look forward to. So very excited about that. So are you getting sick of the meals or anything like that yet?
Surprisingly, no. I think I just love, the foods that I'm eating right now. I just really, really like them. So, it's not getting old, and, for this whole, weight loss journey and stuff like that, and the foods that I'm eating, if I'm not getting bored of it, that's a good thing.
Right. Yeah, and, I keep asking him, because, 4 weeks eating pretty much the same thing. I keep asking him, hey man, do you want to try and switch out meals? Or he's like, nah, they're convenient.
Very convenient.
They fill them up, which is one of the most important things, and it's just go-to meals where he feels like everything's just kind of clicking, everything's just kind of on point right now. So I'm not gonna change it unless he says otherwise. I'm always open for that. But he's been good with that so far. That's a huge advantage, to be able to find foods that you actually enjoy and something you can stick to, because he's not eating just boring foods all day long. We've kind of found stuff that he enjoys, and again, to keep him satiated and all that. So that's a huge thing. It's a little bit of a sacrifice to eat the same thing day after day, but if it works for you, that's literally such a good tool to be able to use, because it just takes the thinking out of it. You know what I mean? So
it also takes the, I'm only cooking, to be honest with you, I really cook twice a week.
Right. Because
I prepare my meals, Monday through whatever, this, that. And so there's really no cooking involved. So that's the hardest part. Because that's what takes the most time.
Right. Yeah, and you're able to meal prep and you do it twice a week for, 7 days. Hey man, you really can't beat that. So yeah, he's doing perfect with that stuff. What I do want to mention to you guys is since he's not hitting a plateau at all right now, I'm not really changing anything, okay? But if I were, his diet and his food isn't gonna be something I'm gonna manipulate for a while. And let me tell you the reason is because we started at such a high calorie intake. See, you want to lose the most amount of weight you can on the highest amount of calories, okay? So Kyle's working out 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now, and he's doing only a total, I don't want to say only, but he's doing a total of 36 minutes of cardio throughout the whole week. So if you were to ever hit a fat loss plateau, I would have so much other things to manipulate. You know, we could add in an extra 10 minutes of cardio throughout the week. We can add in another day to work out, which I'm sure, you know, down the line we will. We won't have to touch his food, change his food intake, or change the number of calories he needs for such a long time, simply because we have so many other variables to manipulate. And I think that's a huge thing, because if you start, you know, doing a crash diet where you're working out 6 days a week, or, you know, you're eating 1,200 calories, you're not going to have many places to go. So since we started so slow, I mean, not really slow, because, I mean, he's making awesome progress, but since we started such a sustainable, you know, workout routine, you know, 3 days a week, you know, very easy to commit to. If we ever needed to change it, we'll just add a little bit more cardio. You know, we'll probably start with that. And then, you know, once, you know, he gets sick of cardio, you know, we might add in another day of weight training. So start on as many calories you can so that you can manipulate everything else if you hit a fat loss plateau. That's another huge thing. All right, so the workout's still going good then?
Yeah, really good. This week I actually worked out 2 of the days. We had different schedules, so I worked out with myself again. Another small victory there. To be honest with you, it's just an everyday thing now. It's just I go there, I get myself done, and I go home.
Yes. And that's why I try to tell you guys, like, it's very uncomfortable doing it at first. And even Kyle mentioned it, like, that first week, man, it's not cool. But, you know, he's only 4 weeks in and he feels comfortable going by himself, you know, not really worrying about who else is there, who else is looking at him, you know. Like, literally, that stuff just doesn't matter. When you have a plan, see, I think that's the biggest thing, you know, he has a plan to go in there and execute. He's not going in there just, like, freestyling. So when you have a plan, when you go in there with a sliver of confidence, and you're doing it for yourself to make a lifestyle change, you know, it's going to get easier every single time. So I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are struggling to get in the gym, and trust me, I understand that. Kyle understands that, because, you know, it's not his favorite thing, you know, to do when we first started. But look, you know, 4 weeks in, so that's only, you know, like 12 workouts in, and he's already feeling more comfortable going by himself and doing what he needs to do and making appropriate adjustments. So another huge victory there. Oh, and also tell them about, like, how your strength's been transferring over to other stuff.
Oh, so I mean, not only, I mean, obviously we've seen the weight go up in the gym, but it's, you know, in my everyday life, you know, at work, I just can tell, like, I pick things up. Like a couple weeks ago I picked up and I'm, like, struggling with them, and it's like, whoa, I pick it up, I'm like, that feels lighter, man.
Yeah, that's, I mean, come on, man, that's huge. Like, I mentioned that in an Instagram post. Like, he's able to, this is actually improving the quality of his life, you know, being able to do things more efficiently at work. And just, I mean, when you feel strong, when you start to feel that health, you know, improve, like, that's such a huge thing. So, man, when you're able to transfer it over into something else, just like work, you know, outside of fitness, everything like that, man, that's what it's all about. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Watch Him Transform series. As you see, my man's killing it. He thanks you for the support. He thanks you for all the encouraging words. So please, you know, keep telling him how awesome a job he's doing. In my humble opinion, he's pretty much in the zone right now. You know, it's like that click, you know, so that click moment we talked about, and then, like, getting into the zone of, okay, you know, this is what I'm doing, like, this is, like, my new lifestyle now, and that's exactly where he is. So I couldn't be more proud of him. You know, I tell him that every single day, and I mean it, because this stuff isn't easy, man, and he's making it look pretty damn easy. I mean, almost 30 pounds down, and hey, man, who knows where we're gonna be 3-6 months now, you know, a year from now. But as long as he keeps continuing, you know, trusting the process and accepting those small victories, you know, the sky's the limit for him. So I'm very excited for him. Thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, the process is always greater than the prize.